Welcome, friends. Welcome to our channel Beyond Imagination. So, what do we have today? Today is the first spoken English session for us. Okay, so let's start the session. So, what is the name of the session? It is called Routine and Habits. Okay, so this is the name of the lesson. Before I go into the lesson, I would like to tell you about the technique which I am going to use for entire course. Okay, and that is called trigger technique. Now, what is trigger now? So, trigger means a hook word, a word which will give you a recall for entire sentence along with the grammar. Okay, so you do not have to worry about the grammar part of any type of sentence. Only hook word you have to remember. Okay, that's what your target is. Once you remember the hook word, the grammar and the sentence, or maybe the sentence and the grammar will automatically follow with that hook word. Okay, so I'll tell you how it works. So the first trigger for us, it is routine and habit trigger. Okay, so whenever you are trying to frame sentences for routine and habit, you have to follow this kind of structure. That is how it works. Okay, so it's new for you, so don't worry. You will come to know later on. So in the trigger word, routine and habit, we have the first activity that is called crazy story. Now, my style is to not to learn grammar through rules or through formula or any other way of learning grammar. My way is to put that grammar part into a story, or maybe in a poem, or maybe something in the some kind of real scenarios, and then learn grammar automatically. So crazy story is one of the way to do it. Okay, and as in the name is given, it's crazy, so everything will be crazy in this story, so do not worry about it. Okay, and enjoy the story. The title of the story is The Superhuman Student. Okay, now the first sentence for us: I wake up at 2 a.m. and run 50 kilometers before brushing my teeth with chili powder. कौन करता है यार चिली पाउडर से ब्रश? He is a superhuman student. Okay, so he can do it. Yes. For breakfast, I eat 100 bananas and drink a bucket of tea in one sip. Great man. I finish my entire school syllabus in 3 minutes and still have time to solve a Rubik's cube with my toes. Good. My pet parrot helps me with homework by whispering answer in my ear. कि जल्दी होमवर्क करता ही है. Okay, you need this kind of parrot. सब कुछ है यार. Okay, I ride my bicycle so fast to school that I reach before the teacher wakes up. Great. कौन सा स्कूल है यार? देखना पड़ेगा. During lunch, I eat 10 plates of biryani. Excellent. And then take a 10 seconds power nap. नहीं कर रहा है ना 10 second biryani. Okay. In the evening, I juggle 5 footballs while reading 20 books at the same time. Okay, now you can see he's actually juggling 5 footballs. Okay, good. Before bed, I watch 200 YouTube videos at 10x speed and memorize everything. I sleep for exactly 2 minutes and wake up feeling fresher than a morning flower. Morning flower se bhi zyada fresh. Good. And then I realize it was all a dream. But I still try it again the next day. करते रहो यार, try करते रहो, एक ना एक दिन you will reach. Okay, so the story is finished for us. Let's check how much that we have written. Okay, ना ध्यान में है, देखते हैं question के through. Yeah. Now my questions will be uh, a short questions. Okay, objective type of questions. So you have to just answer it fast, and or you can just recall answers with me. So what time do I wake up? Now I'm asked. Now this superhuman is actually asking you question. So what time do I wake up? You wake up at 2 a.m. That's your answer. Okay. So next question. He's asking you, do I wake up at 8 a.m.? So what is your answer? No, you don't. You wake up at 2 a.m. Good. Do I run 50 kilometers? Yes, you do. Do I brush my teeth with toothpaste? No. No, you don't. You brush your teeth with chili powder. Chili powder से करते हो ना यार आप. Do I eat for breakfast? Hmm? Oh, sorry. What do I eat for breakfast? क्या खाते हो? You eat 100 bananas for breakfast. Correct. That's correct. Do I eat 2 bananas? अभी तो बोला ना. No, you don't. You eat 100 bananas. Okay. याद है अभी ठीक है. आगे जाते हैं. Do I drink a glass of tea? No, you don't. You drink a bucket of tea. Whole bucket in one sip. And do I drink tea in one sips? Yeah, यही तो बोला था हमने अभी. Yes, you do. Great. चलो आगे जाते हैं. Now you are asking question to him. Okay. ये superhuman को आप question पूछ रहे हो. Let's see. How long do you take to finish your syllabus? I take 3 minutes to finish my syllabus. Good. 3 साल लगते हैं हमको फिर भी नहीं फिनिश होता. Do you take 3 hours to study? No, I don't. I take 3 minutes. मिलो यार इसको जाके. Do you see your hands? Do you use your hands to solve a Rubik cubes? नहीं. No, I don't. I use my toes. Toes से करते हैं ये. Do you like solving puzzles? Of course. Yes, I do. ये आंसर क्या दे रहे हैं? Yes, I do. ओके. सुपर ह्यूमन भाई साहब हम लोग और क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे आपको. ओके. हु हेल्प्स यू विथ योर होमवर्क? टेल अस. माय पेट पैरट हेल्प्स मी. गुड. इस पैरट को छोड़ दो हमारे पास 2-3 दिन. डू यू लाइक गेटिंग हेल्प विथ योर होमवर्क? यस आई डू. डज योर टीचर हेल्प यू विथ होमवर्क? नो, नॉट एट ऑल. शी डजंट. माय पेट पैरट helps me. Okay. Does your parrot sing instead of helping? No, it doesn't. It whispers answers. Sing थोड़ी करता है वो. Answer को देता है. Okay. How do you go to school? I go to school by bicycle. Okay. Answer जल्दी आ गया इसे. Okay. Next question. Do you go to school by bus? No. No, I don't. I go by bicycle. ठीक है भाई. Do you reach school late? No, I don't. I reach before the teacher wakes up. Yeah, we know that. Do you ride a bicycle? Yes, I do. चिल्लाओ मत यार. Come on. Next question. What do you eat for lunch? I eat 10 plates of biryani. Yeah, that we know. बिल कितना होता रहेगा? फ्री वाली बिरयानी. Do you eat only one plate of biryani? No, I don't. I eat 10 plates. Do you sleep for 2 hours after lunch? No, I don't. I take a 10-second nap. 10 second की nap. Do you eat lunch every day? Yes, I do. Of course. सब जन रोज करते हैं यार lunch. क्या question है? How many books do you read at a time? I read 20 books. और वो भी कैसे? Juggling 5 footballs. Yeah, that's what we remember. Okay. Do you juggle oranges? No, I don't. I juggle footballs. Ah. Do you read only one book? No, I don't. I read 20 books. Do you like playing football? Yes, I do. Do you read books in the evening? Yes, I do. Yeah. Next question. Okay. Now, question खत्म हो गया ठीक है. So, purpose of this story, you remember all the verbs, grammar through sentence memory. That's the purpose. Okay. So, every sentence will give you a set of verb. In that verbs, we have some grammar already attached in the sentence. So that is how it will give you entire memory. Okay. The crazy story, you will never forget it. I'm sure. कितने बनानास खाते हैं, कितने बिरयानी खाते हैं, all you will remember very easily. Okay. Next segment. Okay, are you ready? Crazy story is done. Okay, इसको recall करो बार बार. You can just remember it for a long period of time. If someone asks you to describe your daily routine, how would you respond? Let's see. Now this is one side. We have a response one, that may be your response or maybe someone else. And BI response, it's our response. Okay, BI means not AI; it is beyond imagination response. Okay, so let's see what is the response from our first student. Okay, तो वो टाइप कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? क्या क्या लिख रहे हैं वो? हेलो सर, माय नेम इज सूरज. आई एम स्टार्टिंग माय डे बाय waking up early and then I did brush, took tea every day in the morning. After that, I have been doing study a book 4 pages a day. Then I going in temple to pray God. I had my lunch at around 1 p.m. Every day I sleep early at night. Okay, इन्होंने तो response दे दिया है. Now, can you see there are a lot of grammatical errors? Okay, but because we do not really make someone to correct while they are talking, so we have just carried out and we have taken everything from the student. Okay, now let's see what are we going to change in his response. So these are the errors as per the lesson one, trigger one. So in the in the first trigger, routine and habits, these sentences will never come. Okay, as you were just remember, uh, the superhuman student is saying I wake up, I eat, okay, I sleep or I brush, like that. So here the construction is totally different, so we have to change this. So what is the change that we want to do? This is the change. Okay, now I'm just going to read the change for you. Hello, sir. My name is Suraj. I start my day by waking up early and then I brush my teeth. I drink tea every morning. After that, I study 4 pages of book daily. Then I go to the temple to pray to God. I have my lunch at around 1 p.m. every day. I sleep early at night. So now you can see the changes. Okay, instead of uh, am starting, we are using start only. Okay, so let's go to the next student. Hello, sir. My name is Hari. I woke up at 7 a.m. in the morning. Then I am take breakfast with healthy food. I 20 push-up exercise every day. I am eating my lunch regularly at 1 p.m. I was working in the office for 8 hours. I'm having my evening tea at 6 p.m. I am watching TV programs. I go to bed at 9 p.m. Now, this is the response from our second student, Harry. Now let's check how many errors that we can able to find based on the first trigger, okay, routine and habit. So these are the uh, error that we have found. Instead of woke up, we should use some other word. Okay, so what is that word? So the word will be this. This is the refined version. Okay. So hello, sir. My name is Harry. I wake up at 7 p.m. Sorry, a.m. Then I have a healthy breakfast. I do 20 push-up every day. I eat my lunch at 1 p.m. I work in the office for 8 hours. I have my evening tea at 6 p.m. I watch TV programs in the evening. I go to bed at 9 p.m. You can see the before and after. Okay, you can just compare those two scenarios. So student one has written this and I have written this. Okay, so instead of am starting, it is I start. So this is just a quick recap. Okay, I did brush, I brush. I took, I drink. I have been doing study, no, I study. Okay, itna lamba nahi jana yaar. I going, now there is no auxiliary in this sentence, so we'll change it now. I go to temple. That's very simple. I had, no, I have. Okay. I sleeps, no man, I sleep. Okay, so first correction we did. Second, I woke up, no, I wake up. I am take, no, I have a healthy breakfast. I push up exercise. No, I do push up exercise. Okay, I do push. I do 20 push up. I am eating. No, I eat. I am eating will be a different type of sentence. It will not comes under routine and habit. So that's why we have this comparison. I was working. It is also a different kind of construction. Instead of that, we have to use I work. I am having. No, I have. I am watching. No, I watch. I'm go to bed. No man. I go to bed. Okay? So we have done enough correction now. So let's see a little bit from a grammar perspective. Okay, now you will understand why we have chosen that kind of verb and how do we change the form of the verbs. So if you have a one person standing here, he may say, he may tell you his routine, like I wake up at XYZ. He may tell you that I read XYZ books. Okay, so you can see the construction now. I wake up, I read. Now let's go to the second scenario. If he has his friend with him, now he's telling to his friend, or maybe he's asking, do you read books? So his answer is, yes, I do. Okay, but you can see there is no change in the verb itself. So read remain read only. No reading, no reads, nothing like that. So in these two scenario, first is the first person, second is the second person. Now what does it mean? In our first picture, you can see only one person is telling about his own routine. That's why we say I to represent all the sentences. I wake up, I read, like that. So these sentences come from a first person column. Okay. Now in the second one, he is actually doing a conversation with another person. So that's why that person becomes a second person. So even if the second person is available, no changes can be seen in the verb form. Read remain read only. Okay. Now let's check the third scenario for us. Okay. Now these two boys are actually talking about a girl. Okay. What are they talking? So she jumps nicely. She just jumped nicely a couple of seconds back. So what are they telling to each other? She jumps nicely. Okay. But are they telling to her? No. Okay. No, because they are not talking directly to her. Okay, so there is a distance, or maybe they are not conversating. They are not doing any conversation to that girl directly. So, and that is why we called her as a third person. Okay, so she's not in this conversation, she is out of the conversation. Okay, so that's why we call it as a third person, and we add s to the verb and make it jumps instead of saying only jump. So jump become jumps when you talk about a third person. That's the grammar. Okay, very simple. Do not worry about very deep understanding. This is very simple understanding. So this is what we call third person s. Okay, so whenever we ask you to use third person s, you have to just place s to the verb. That's it. Okay. Now it is not the s which we use to make things plural, like girl, girls. Now s is also here, but this is not the third person s. Okay, this is the singular plural wala s. Okay, so do not mix them together. Now let's see how a third person will respond to us, or we will talk about third person and how we will change the response. Okay. Now, third person is saying, "I wake up. I have, sorry, she wake up at 7 a.m. She have a healthy breakfast. She do 20 push-ups. She eat my lunch. She work in the office. She have a evening tea. She watch TV program. She go to bed at night." Instead of this response, now every sentence has a mistake. Nobody does this kind of mistakes. Okay, I'm just giving you some example. Okay, so now the refined version of this thing is that we will place s to every verb, okay, whichever is there. So instead of saying wake up, we'll say wakes up. Yeah. Instead of saying have, we will say she has. Instead of she do, she does. She eats, she works, she has, she watches, and she goes. Okay. Simple. Same with he. Okay. So instead of he start, what is the correct one? He starts. Okay, sorry, my bad. So that's what the response should be. He brushes, he drinks, he studies, he goes, he has, and he sleeps. But when are you going to say that? Only when you talk about third person. So he itself is a third person. Okay, you do not talk for he directly. Whenever you use he word to begin your sentence, it is actually you are addressing a third person. Okay, so not a rocket science in it. So all the sentences were from trigger one, routine and habit. Just make sure that your routine and habit sentence will have this structure which we have just seen. Okay. Okay. Now the grammar sentence part is done. Let's do some part of vocabulary. Okay. Now this is a vocabulary challenge for you. I'm going to give you one sentence and you have to form 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters word. Okay. Let's see how much that you are able to make it. And don't forget that the words will come from the sentence itself and from the context also. Like here, the context is about education. Okay. So you have to make the words based on this context only. 2 letter words. Let's try. Did you try? Okay, I'm showing you the answer now. Id, short form of education. In, this is in the class or something like that. Hi is greeting and word for communication. Okay, now let's go to the 3 letter word. Are you ready? Edu, it means edu means short form of education. Edu. Okay, lit, short form of literature. Stu, short form of student. Short form of RQ. Okay, 4 letter word. 4 letter words. First word is test. Do I give you more time to recall? Okay, I'm just waiting now. Okay, think about the word. Example is given test. Okay, a form of assessment. Let's check the answers now. Exam, read, help, note, pass. Okay, let's go to the 5 letter words. Learn. You can pause it and you can just try and write it down on your notebook if you want to go with the lesson. Teach, think, class, score. That's it. Now we have the final one, not final, 6 letter words. School, lesson, degree, effort. Okay. Okay. 7 letter word, बहुत बड़े बड़े वर्ड. Student, स्टूडेंट को स्टूडेंट्स भी कर सकते हैं और 8 letter वर्ड भी हो जाएगा. No problem. Achieve, success, reading, studying. Good. Now, next part for us is that idioms. Okay. Now, as I already told you that story will help you to recall much faster than any other form of words, any other form of structure. Same thing, idioms also helps you to recall the entire structure of the words. So that's really powerful because idioms has its own meaning. So that meaning can combine or connect with some stories or maybe some incident or with some real life personalities, and that is why it becomes very live for you. It's not a dead sentence. Okay, it has a lot of meaning itself. So muhavre, okay, idioms. Now, the first, what your task is, I'm going to give you some idioms on the screen, and you have to find out which one is this. Okay, so guess the idiom from the given sentences. Start. He hits the books every evening to stay ahead in his studies. Where is the idiom now? Did you get it? Yeah, hits the book. Hit the books. Okay, Hindi wala पढ़ लेना यार. I'm not going to read for Hindi for you. Okay, because I want to reduce Hindi uh, language in this session. Okay, that's the purpose. But I have given you for your reference. Next lesson, I may not give you. Okay, hit the books. This is the idiom that we have. Okay, next. She brainstorms ideas daily to improve her teaching methods. Where is the idiom in this sentence? Brainstorm ideas. Yes. Okay. Good. Next. She follows the rule of thumb to revise lessons before sleeping. Mm, rule of thumb, yes, correct answer. He keeps a dictionary under his belt to enhance his vocabulary. You should do that. Every person should do that to keep a dictionary along with them. under his belt, under your belt actually. So what is the idiom in this sentence? Under one's belt. That's what the idiom is. Okay. Many students drop out of school due to financial problems. True. Idiom is dropout rate. Okay, next one is the phrases for us. Okay, so phrases is also another way to remember the whole sentence. Okay, and that will give you more recalling power to remember the grammar and some vocabulary together. So the first phrase, he sets an alarm to wake up early every morning. So what is the phrase in this sentence? So phrase is set an alarm. Okay, आप लोग करते हो कि नहीं alarm set? Okay, हम लोग करते हैं, but we never wake up based on alarm. He sets an alarm. That's a phrase. Next sentence. She catches the bus daily to reach school in on time. Catch the bus. That's the phrase. Okay, catch the bus. He takes notes during lectures to revise later. तो phrase क्या है? Take notes. Okay, take notes is the phrase. She goes over her lessons before the test. Okay, go over. But when you're talking about third person, that's why it becomes goes. Okay, so that's the change that we have already learned. Okay, he makes time for reading before going to bed. Make time, that's the phrase. But when you describe any routine for a third person, it will become makes. Okay. Okay, guys, we have done with this lesson now. Regular practice of trigger is the key of for success, for you to gain that confidence and believe that you can able to speak fluent in the coming future. So keep practicing all the triggers and keep watching my videos. The next video will be even exciting for us. This is the video. So let's see. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for being so patient. Goodbye.